Good morning and welcome to the Morning After. We have a great show ahead of us, including some apps to make you a better student and the latest on Kim Kardashian's Paris nightmare, so stick around. Welcome back. I'm Kelly Ledwith.
And I'm Mike Delgado.
So this is Mike's first week hosting, so that is so exciting.
It's very exciting. Glad to be here.
Yeah, both producers, so that's fun.
Yeah.
We get to see the other side of it.
The other side of it. It's a little bit weird seeing all these three cameras in front of me versus being in the control room and seeing what they're shooting. But it's good. So
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You'll have fun this next half an hour.
Good. So
last week, did you happen to catch the debate?
I catch some of it. I was busy doing some other things, but I catch some of the debate. But I heard that there was a debate viewing party here.
Yeah,
huh?
they did. They actually they streamed it. They had something prior to. They had three professors kind of explain what to look for in the debate and kind of give some context to it.
Okay.
Which was really interesting. And I went to that. That was at 8:15 in the grand courtroom last
Yeah.
Monday. And then from there they streamed the debate, which I think was just really interesting because I think it's just really important for students to kind of know what's going on and to go out there and vote this year, especially because it's the first time we can vote in a presidential election.
Absolutely. I mean, I am registered to vote, and I did vote in the governor elections 2 years ago. But since this is our first presidential debate, I feel like we're paying attention to it a lot more than say we did the last debate where we weren't eligible to vote, or most of us here at this school weren't eligible to vote. But it's kind of, to me, it's a little bit disturbing how little Americans actually vote and who are actually registered to vote. I mean, Pew Research has a stat where it says that only 53.6% of of people actually voted.
Wow,
So,
that's crazy. That's like half.
I mean,
Like half of America.
half of America is making the decisions for all of America, and that's really not what a democracy is supposed to be like, in my opinion. But even more shocking is the amount of young people actually voting.
Yeah, and there's a lot of young voters, they say, could maybe even sway this election. There's so many of them.
There's so many of them, but we need more. According to the Center for Information and Research on Civic Learning and Engagement from Tufts University, only 19.9% of 18 to 29-year-olds voted during the 2014 election cycle. So, I mean, I don't know what it is. If it's like, do people feel like that their vote doesn't make a difference? But, it does. You have to get out and vote.
Yeah, and it could just be a combination. I know a lot of celebrities this year, they're doing a lot of campaigns. There's always commercials. There's always just even if you're watching a YouTube video, something will come up to remind you to register or vote. There's a big social media push lately on just how quick it is to vote. It takes less than a minute just to register your name.
Just a little bit over a minute. YouTube has this Vote IRL campaign, and they're spreading around the hashtag Vote IRL, which stands for in real life. Basically, the premise of it is that we're following the elections so much online, but we want to get people to actually vote in real life. So there's this whole campaign on YouTube. There's a whole bunch of videos of famous people like Conan O'Brien and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson making videos about how it only takes about 1 minute and 34 seconds to register yourself to vote. That's all you got to do. And so we just really need people to start registering themselves to vote, because the vote actually does count. I mean, a lot of people say that, we live in Connecticut. It's just a blue state, our votes don't make a difference.
It's just important when you're at school, just get your absentee ballot, send it in. It's real quick, it's really easy. But I don't know, it's important. We're young, so vote in your first presidential election. But on more fun things, we're gonna toss now to entertainment with Ariel.
Good morning, everyone, and happy October. I'm Ariel Sabo, and welcome back for some more TMA entertainment. For starters, get ready for some exciting Nick Jonas news. Sources say the 24-year-old was caught with his new Italian Playboy model girlfriend in Honolulu, Hawaii, while filming his new movie, Jumanji. The 31-year-old Italian model flies back from Milan to Los Angeles constantly to be with Jonas. Last Thursday, Niall Horan, One Directioner singer and songwriter, released his newest debut song, This Town. I just listened to this song recently, and I highly recommend listening. Definitely a song on my new Spotify playlist. On to some exciting baby news. Blake Lively on September 30th had baby number 2 with husband Ryan Reynolds. Access Hollywood confirmed that the news was officially early Friday morning. Congratulations again to the happy couple. The royal family takes the royal vacation. Kate Middleton and Prince William took their children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, to Canada. The family trip to Canada will take place from September 24th through October 1st. I'm sure we all remember Lizzie McGuire from the Hilary Duff movie or the Disney Channel show Lizzie McGuire. Am I right? The actress just celebrated her 29th birthday with family and friends. Duff tweets, "Thank you for all my birthday wishes. I feel so loved. My heart feels so full. Appreciate everyone taking the time to wish me a happy B-Day." Duff's mother sent her 3 dozen cupcakes. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry thinking about all these cupcakes. That's all for today's entertainment today. Back to you, Callie.
All right, so welcome back. Glad it's cooling down so we can start wearing our fall clothes.
Oh yeah, so yeah, actually, coming up in a little bit, Nicole's going to give us some fall fashion tips. So
yeah.
But going into this now, so did you hear how Quinnipiac updated their whole email system basically?
Yeah.
And
you have a lot of feelings about
I do have a lot of feelings about this. My whole last week has been totally screwed up because of this. So, not the whole design of the email page. I mean, I'm starting to get a little bit used to it now, but at first I thought it was very, very confusing. I mean, there's such a big difference between what read emails look like and what unread emails look like.
Yeah.
That it's very easy, especially if they're a little bit older, like a few hours old, that it's very easy to scroll past unread emails. I found that.
Yeah, because they're only bolded. They're the same color, but bolded.
Yeah, it's the same. No, it's a different color, but it's only bolded a little teeny tiny bit.
Oh, mine's blue. Everything's blue.
Yeah, it's blue.
I cannot read it.
But I mean, what I think, it's fine to update, security as far as features and things like that, because these systems have to be updated. Otherwise, hackers are going to figure out how to get into them. So they always need to be updated. But when we're starting to change around the whole design, I mean, how would you feel, right, if somebody went into your car and changed where all the buttons were?
I would probably not do well.
No, that's how I felt with this new email. And not to mention, it stopped working on my phone when they did this.
Did it?
So,
oh, no.
So, and this is what really makes me emotional about this, is I had to download the Outlook app, right? Oh. And the Outlook app, for some reason, has this different kind of inbox. Mm-hmm. It has a focused inbox and an other inbox. So I guess focus, I guess they're trying to say is for more important emails, emails that you're trying to focus on. But a lot of really, really important emails, like emails from professors, from the Ed McMahon Center Equipment Room, from the Learning Commons, where we both, work. Emails from those places have just been getting lost in this other email, and I have not been getting notifications on them. I turned in 2 assignments, I turned in 2 assignments a day late because of this, and that's probably going to knock my grade down. And it was very frustrating, but I have a fix. So if you go into the settings of it, you can turn off focused inbox, and that's what I did. So now it's just a regular inbox.
Well, that's good to know. That's good for everyone to know if you're having that problem as well.
Yeah.
But all right, so like we said before, we're going to toss now to fall fashion with Nicole.
Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Nicole Kessler. It's officially fall. Time to pack away your summer dresses and say hello to the various amazing fall outfits we have in our closets. But first, with the new season comes new trends, and every fall the clothing trends tend to change, and it may be hard to stay quote-unquote stylish when there are so many garments to choose from. That is why I have laid out 5 staple pieces of clothing that everyone should have in their closets for this fall. Starting with the first outfit, we have a lovely plaid shirt. And what I love about plaid is it can be mix and match with basically any bottom. Leggings, jeans, skirts. So this is more of a hunter green plaid, which is a good color for fall. I love the detailing on it. It's kind of like a lace-up effect. I don't know the exact what it's called, but it adds a little bit more pizzazz to a rather boring plaid shirt. You could always wrap it around your waist with a band tee, leggings, and Converse, and you're set to go for the day. And now our next clothing item is this detailed denim jacket. Now, if you don't have one that is this detailed in your closet, that is okay. Any type of denim jacket will do the trick. It'll keep you warm, it's stylish, and yet again, it goes with any outfit. So I like this one because it's a little distressed on the top, and it has a couple of rips, and then yet again it has this Aztec print, which is fun for the fall. And if we take this off, the shirt that I have paired with it is this loose cowl neck top in the front, and it's a cold shoulder effect, which we saw this summer, and it's going to make its way through fall as something that is very trendy and stylish. And now our next outfit is a bomber jacket, and it's hunter green yet again, and this color is great for the fall, and this will keep you super warm, and I have paired with it a lace white shirt. Now, moving on to shoes. These shoes are great. They are combat boots, and I recommend everyone should have a pair of combat boots in their closet. That is it for my fall fashion trend update. Now back to Kelly and Mike outside in the piazza.
Welcome back, guys. Before we send it over to a commercial, we're just going to give a quick look at the weather this week. Today is going to be low 70s with rain developing this afternoon. It's going to be in the high 60s and low 70s pretty much all week. But during the midweek, it's going to be really chilly at night. But we'll have some nice sun. And going into the weekend, it's going to rain, but it's also going to warm up a little bit. So it's going to be kind of a little bit muggy. But that's our weather this week. But for now, we're going to send it to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
This week's trending topic is #that. We are your source for Quinnipiac entertainment news.
The freshmen this year have stepped in and really just eliminated that problem, doing the right plays at the right time.
I mean, it certainly seems like an uphill battle for this team, but Tricia Fabi is one of the best coaches at this university.
Bobcats hosting Arizona State. We'll start with this power play.
But she's strong. Good Lord, I saw her lifting one time. She could squat 3 of me. Like,
oh, well, 7 of me then.
Welcome back. We're going to toss to Melissa with some tech news.
Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Montagna and I'm here with your latest tech news. I wanted to introduce you to 4 of the best apps I found that changed the game when it comes to college. The first app is called Quizlet and it's a lifesaver. On the app, available for iPhone and Android, you can create a study set. In this study set, you can put your terms and answers and quiz yourself via flashcards, matching quizzes, and even formatted tests. It's a fun and efficient way to get those terms and definitions stuck in your head. The second app is called Duolingo. This app is for those of you who are already taking or want to begin a new language. It offers many options, including but not limited to French, Spanish, and Italian. It also offers multiple learning options like hearing, seeing, and spelling out the words or phrases. It tracks your progress and even tells you how fluent in the language you are. The third is Khan Academy. For those of you struggling in math, science, economics, or art, this one's for you. Too cold to head to the Learning Commons? Khan Academy provides full-length lessons so that you can learn without ever leaving your dorm. Except for classes, that is. Just open the app, choose your subject, and start studying right away. You can even practice the material when you're done learning it. And the last app is Quinnipiac's very own.
In the Quinnipiac app, you can view your courses, check your grades and assignments on Blackboard, and even see what the cafeteria or Bobcat Den has to offer for the day. It's definitely a must-have if you're a Quinnipiac student. Hopefully, these apps will make college life a little easier for you all. But now, let's send back into the piazza.
Welcome back, guys. So, oh my God, I just heard about this morning. Kim Kardashian was held by gunpoint. Can you tell me more about that? What's going on?
Yeah, so I guess Kim Kardashian last night in Paris, she was held at gunpoint. She was robbed. They robbed about $5.6 million. They took a ring and a jewelry box. I guess they came in, it was two men dressed as police officers, held her at gunpoint. I guess they gagged her, tied her up, threw her in a bathtub, and she pleaded for her life. Kanye West was performing in Brooklyn actually at the Meadows Festival show, and he had to leave and cut early out for a family emergency. So that was all over the news. They said Kanye West cut show early for family emergency. This was before the Kim Kardashian news came out, and then this morning we all woke up. She was unharmed. She's okay. A rep said that she's badly shaken but physically unharmed. So that's good. I'm glad she's okay. She does have her 2 young children. She has her family and stuff, and obviously you don't want anyone to ever be hurt. So I'm glad she's okay. But that is just so scary.
So scary. I mean, obviously there's not a lot of information that we can go off right now. So, I mean, some more Kim Kardashian news. Rob Kardashian is in a little bit of drama right now.
Yeah, he tweeted out Kylie's number, which I think was extremely inappropriate.
It's not appropriate. I mean, especially if you have 6.6 million followers he has on Twitter or something like that.
That's just why.
But did you hear how Blac Chyna got revenge?
She tweeted his number.
She tweeted out his number. So I guess what happened was it must have been a huge misunderstanding that Rob just kind of overreacted to. So I guess they were throwing a little party for Blac Chyna because she is pregnant.
Baby shower.
She is with child, and I guess Blac Chyna couldn't make it. I guess there was some kind of scheduling conflict
with the baby shower.
Yeah,
and his revenge was tweeting.
He thought that Kylie did something behind the scenes to make it to make it so that Blac Chyna couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So he got really mad and just basically really overreacted and just tweeted out her number, which is basically the ultimate,
It's just she changed her number. She's okay. I just think that's a little weird and inappropriate. But
it's so inappropriate. But going into some more entertainment news,
a little bit more drama.
A little bit more drama. John Welsh went out and saw Deepwater Horizon over the weekend. Let's check out his review.
Thanks, guys. This is John Welsh with my review of Deepwater Horizon. Set on the drilling rig of the same name, Deepwater Horizon tells the story of how the 2010 BP oil spill came to be. The movie follows Mike Williams and his fellow employees of the drilling rig through the disaster. We see the mistakes and the misjudgments that lead to the disaster that claim the lives of 11 men and cause an estimated 210 million gallons of oil to spill into the Gulf of Mexico. The movie itself was well put together in terms of pacing and tension. It did a phenomenal job of humanizing the workers, enough to make you feel for both the survivors and the deceased. The beginning of the film did act incredibly self-aware at times in terms of being a disaster film. In the span of 10 minutes, we have a drill worker mentioning the color of an inspector's tie being the worst code color possible, a soda exploding through a straw like oil out of a drill, and a bird hitting the helicopter transport. While this did peter out, there were still times here and there where camera shots felt more like getting a symbolic image on screen than any actual natural reasoning. The characters still were well fleshed out and the acting well done. Mark Wahlberg, Kurt Russell, and Gina Rodriguez did an amazing job carrying the film and drawing out the characters. Everyone was given enough screen time to show a multitude of personalities in them all. Overall, I'd say this movie was impressive in its scale and motion and would recommend it to as many people as I can, though with fair warning, there are some moments of gruesome and painful imagery. That's all from me. Back to you guys in the piazza.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, but coming up, we're going to discuss everything new out on Netflix, so stick around.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike's sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken and cheese for just over $4. Giant cheesesteak subs and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Qcash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's. Good evening and welcome to Sports Pause.
In the end, we're here to win the championship this year.
Jess Fontaine now has that. She's going to take a ripper off the post, but she's going to come back.
And my number one, hold your applause, Bobcats fans, is Quinnipiac.
All right, Victoria, you know what time it is. It's top 5 plays of the week.
My favorite time.
All right, welcome back. So,
All right.
been watching a lot of Netflix lately, Mike?
Yes, I have. But did you hear that over the weekend there was a Netflix outage for a few hours?
No, because I didn't watch Netflix this weekend.
You didn't watch Netflix this weekend, but oh my God! So the show Luke Cage, their Twitter account tweeted out a cool picture, kind of like making fun of it. It has like a swear jar on it, like when your Netflix goes out, that swear jar is going to be filling up pretty quickly. But speaking of Netflix, it seems like I have not watched a bad show on Netflix. They have been killing it lately.
No, and they have a lot of original stuff coming out. It's almost, at this point, they're almost like a TV station. It's almost like a channel.
It really is. And it's not just like, one genre. It's not like just, dramas and comedies.
Yeah.
They've got docuseries like the Making of a Murderer series.
Yeah.
And they've got, comedies. They have like, cartoon comedies for adults and things like that.
They have a lot of original kids shows, actually. I noticed
yes.
that.
Yes, they do.
Of original kids shows, which
kids
is
shows,
nice because if you have little kids or you're babysitting or something, you just pop on Netflix and it keeps going.
And the ratings have been like absolutely like fantastic too. Like I was looking on IMDb, House of Cards is 9 out of 10.
I love House of Cards.
Orange is the New Black is 8.9 out of 10. I didn't really see anything, below a 5.
No, and they actually have a new Amanda Knox show that
really?
It's like a little documentary that came out. It's supposed to make you rethink the whole thing. So it's supposed to be really good. I saw a lot of billboards this weekend in New York City for it. So
good. So with that all being said, do you think that there's a stronger argument now more than ever to cut the cable cord?
I don't know. That's something my family talks about a lot. Whether or not we should just only have Netflix. We don't have Netflix. I use all my friends' Netflix. But on whether instead of you paying for cable, I don't know. I think I love personally like watching TV and having the commercials, having it on the background. I don't want to cut the cable cord. But if you're someone who's really into Netflix and binging shows and just watching it for hours on end, then it might be worth it. Because if you're not using your TV, why are you paying for it?
I mean, the only thing that I use I don't really watch like anything on those like premium channels. It's only like, HBO, like HBO with is Game of Thrones for me. Like I probably would not be watching HBO if it weren't for Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But as far as Netflix is concerned, Stranger Things has been fantastic. And we look at, cutting the cord. I don't really watch a lot of those cable channels like, Discovery or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't watched like TLC or anything like that in years.
I only watch, Sunday Ticket when the Steelers play, because before then it was just like these little, streams or whatnot.
The only channel I'm watching on cable is at one point almost during the summer we had to screw open our cable, like Bravo.
Yeah.
So I literally only watch Bravo. I watch every show on Bravo. It's like my lifestyle is like Bravo.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't watch any other channel.
Yeah. But I mean, and some shows are actually coming back. Like shows that used to be on TV are coming back to Netflix. So shows like Fuller House, and there's even going to be a new like MythBusters spinoff, which I am so excited for.
And they have a new show coming out, The Crown, based on Queen Elizabeth. I'm so excited for that.
All right.
So I don't know, just a lot going on, and I think they're really capitalizing and taking advantage of it.
Good.
So now we're going to toss to Erica, who has a fun little segment for us on Rosh Hashanah.
Thanks, guys. Erica Bloomberg here with information about Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah is the Jewish New Year, and it's one of the most important and holiest days of the year. This holiday does appear to shift according to the Gregorian calendar, but on the Jewish calendar, it always falls on the first and second days of Tishrei. Being such a high holiday, work is not allowed to be done. In fact, much of the day is spent inside the synagogue attending morning and evening services. And don't forget that Rosh Hashanah is a 2-day holiday. To give you an idea of how long is spent in the synagogue, the morning service of the first day, which is by far the longest, usually lasts 4 to 5 hours. During this morning service, one of the most important parts is the blowing of the shofar. The shofar is a ram horn that is blown very much like a trumpet. There are specific notes, such as shevarim and te'uah, that are played in a particular order. Well over 100 notes are played in a single day, with the longest being Tekiah Gedolah. This snow is sustained for a minimum of 10 seconds with no breaks, although it tends to last much longer. On Rosh Hashanah, it is a tradition to eat apples dipped in honey. This is a representation of our wish for a sweet new year. And speaking of food, another tradition is the one that involves bread, called tashlik. In this tradition, Jews go to a flowing body of water, such as a river, and bring pieces of bread with them. This bread is then thrown into the river, symbolizing the casting off of last year's sins. Well, that's all I have for you today. Lashana Tova, and back to you guys in the piazza.
All right, welcome back. So
guess what?
Yeah.
It's fall.
It's fall. So you know what that means. You know what October means?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkin spice everything.
Everything.
Well, this is where me and Mike differ because I love pumpkin spice.
I mean, for me, I guess it's fine for like a couple of days, and then it's like, okay, we have to switch up the flavor.
All day, every day, like all year round.
All year round.
All year round.
So found this little thing on BuzzFeed, this little quiz, right? Mm-hmm. So it's would you rather, and they have 2 different pumpkin spice products. So you have to guess like, would you rather eat this pumpkin spice product or that pumpkin spice product? So let's go. Would you rather eat? Would you rather start your day by eating pumpkin spice English muffins, or have a pumpkin spice Pop-Tart?
Oh, probably a Pop-Tart. It's
Pop-Tart.
Like warm.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Okay. Would you rather have spread pumpkin spice butter on toast or pumpkin spice cream cheese?
Cream cheese, butter, like that's like salty and
yeah, I prefer like more like cinnamon maybe.
Yeah,
cinnamon butter.
Cinnamon butter is good, especially at like Texas Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. Would you rather have pumpkin pie flavored kettle chips, or have pumpkin spice kale chips?
Probably the kettle chips. Kale, I don't know if pumpkin spice is a good mix.
No, I feel like you can't just put all right. Guys, you can't
put
it on everything.
There is a limit.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, this one's kind of weird. Would you rather try pumpkin spice lasagna or pumpkin spice jerky?
Oh, is there a third option?
No, I don't want.
Oh my. Okay. I guess if it's. I guess if it's lasagna, if there's no red sauce in it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, how about? Would you rather have pumpkin spice Twinkies or pumpkin spice Greek yogurt?
Probably Twinkies, Greek yogurt. I cannot imagine a pumpkin spice flavor.
Really?
Is it a real thing?
It is a real thing.
Oh, that is disgusting. Ew.
Yeah.
No, thank you. All right. Would you rather have eat nothing but pumpkin spice Oreos for dessert, or eat nothing but pumpkin spice ice cream sandwiches for dessert?
I guess I would have to go with the Oreos. I've actually tried those, and those aren't bad at all. Those are pretty good.
And also the ice cream sandwich. Well, that seems fun.
Yeah.
I love a good pumpkin ice cream.
But I feel like ice cream for a fall situation thing, kind of
You want something warm?
Yeah.
It's a little chilly out. All right, so now at least we know where we land on the pumpkin spice spectrum. So,
yeah.
But it's been a great show. Good job hosting.
Thank you.
If you'd like to join the morning after, we meet 6:30 on Tuesdays in the Piazza. We also film every Monday morning. Crew calls at 10 a.m. and we film live at 11 a.m. You can also check out more content from Q30 at q30television.com. So have a great week, everyone, and thanks for tuning in.